want to talk to you more on your business, man.
Yeah.
You did New York. You and the Locks did New York a great favor with that versus battle. It was amazing. It was amazing. But I want to talk to you about the business involvement. The Locks said that you led negotiations for both you and the Locks.
Yeah.
I mean, what was your role? What made you take that position? Like, your peers today, man, Cam, you do it for both of us. Talk about that. That's fly shit.
Thank you. They beat the shit out of us in the verses, but I didn't want to do the fucking verses, man. The way the verses went like this, Steve, I had a tour for us lined up, for the Locks and Dipset, literally lined up. And it was about, at the time, maybe like $2.5 million, if I'm not mistaken. You know, this was a few years ago. And they wanted to, Jim really wanted to do the verses. And I'm like, bro, we can do the verses after the tour. And they're like, nah, they're gonna be in Madison Square Garden, let's do it now. I'm like, yo, if we do this now, it's gonna fuck the tour up. Mm-hmm. So Swiss called me from Versus, of course. They ran me some raggedy ass numbers. And I'm like, yo, Swiss, what are you talking about right now? What the fuck do you mean? This is for 6 artists. Because you gotta realize there's 3 people, well, 4 artists.
All right, he was hitting you with the promo. Do it for promo.
Nah, fuck promo, Steve. There's a tour lined up. We had a tour for $2.5 million. There's 7 artists got to get paid. So they had like 100. He said the best we could do is like 125,000 for 7 people. Yo, and I got $2.5 million waiting, and that was just for like 10 cities. It could have ballooned up to like $6 million. So then they called me back. Swiss calls me back and was like, yo, I'm not gonna tell the real numbers after I tell you that. He calls me back, well, I could do this. And I'm like, nah, bro, that still ain't matching what I got going on. Then Jada called me, he was like, yeah, Kim, I knew you get the number higher, talking about verses. And I'm like, it ain't the tour money though. Nobody, I got outvoted, Steve. Nobody was fucking listening to me about the tour. They all sitting here worried about the verses. So what I said to myself was, I told Swiss and Timberland, I said, I don't want to tell everybody. Now, more of the story, I said, everybody, I'm not going to say the number. Everybody got to get at least 6 digits. That's an artist, minimum. So he was like, yo, we can't do it. I said, well, I'm not doing it. Then they came back and got everybody 6 digits. So they ended up giving, you know, the Locks their money, Dipset their money. So then after that, the people who was doing the tour was like, well, we'll let you know if we can still do the tour after this, because I got outvoted. So I got everybody their money, and I started piling my own shit. Like, I want the door money, I want stocks and Triller, I want beats from Timberland and Swiss for free. I want percentage of the views that's gonna go on, and I got all that shit too. Afterwards,
come on. Come on.
And then
this is the guy you want negotiating on your behalf.
Yeah. Then we did the verses, we lost, and they canceled the tour. Nobody was listening. Only one who benefited after verses was Jadakiss. He probably got the same money that he would have got on tour afterwards.
That's what I said to him. I said that one verse was like an album.
Yeah, shout out to Jay, that's my guy.
But
thank them for letting me do it, man. That was a pleasure because Triller was gonna get all that fucking money and then niggas wasn't eating it. You know, a lot of people, don't get me wrong, do it for the culture, do it for the culture. Who's eating off the culture? There's some niggas back there eating off, and we all saying do it for the culture, and niggas is back there eating off the culture and you're not getting what you supposed to get.